Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tampa Bay, left fielder, number 0.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Kiermaier.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that in. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Here's Archer on 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Cron will put this one away, and the side is. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's Carlos Gomez.
14, Carlos Gomez.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. So stepping in, Brad Miller. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera, and that's the third out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
First baseman, Carlos.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit sharply on the ground. Schimpf picks it up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Fielder, number 5.
Number 5 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Standing in, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts
Third
here.
baseman, Michael Franco.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Schimpf is over near. Standing in, Willie Athamas.
He'll
start things out here in a tie ball game.
Willie Athamas.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The pitcher, number
and the
22,
pitch.
Chris Archer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Ready for another chance? Malik Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single in his first try. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Third inning. No score to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He comes,
and we'll have to leave it there as coming to the plate now, Cameron Rupp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cameron.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a little pop up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Aaron Nola.
Pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nola.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Crone is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Archer looks in. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
2 strikes.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding in once again, C.J. Cron comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit. So striding forward now Ryan Schimpf. He singled his last time up. And a double steal try here. Pitch inside, the throw. One 0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Seared down the first baseline. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Now at the plate, Carlos Gomez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And he'll make it to third with a triple. Stepping in, Brad Miller. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Miller.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. At the plate, Willie Athamas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, Chris Archer. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here in the fourth, second baseman, Cesar.
And a ball, 1-0.
Hernandez.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now in the box, Aaron Altair. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Archer gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit.
Leading off for the Rays, left fielder Malik.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Soft liner towards short, and one gone. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Blanco is right there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bounce to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's C.J. Cron now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
C.J.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Runners off for second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Kiermaier rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Up next,
and that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2 from the stretch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Cron is on his way home. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Now to the plate, Carlos Gomez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Blanco is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, number 5. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 5.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Smith. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in. And Adam Rosales. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Andres Blanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
At the plate, Campbell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Archer comes set. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Striding in. Aaron Nola 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Andrew Knapp will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Swing and a liner, but foul. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. So they do get their first hit, but they're... Fernando Abad takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Fernando Abad.
Brad Miller is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays second baseman at 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Willie Athamas.
Willie Athamas is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altair ranging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 22.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Archer getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez digging in once again. Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Odubel.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he misses 2 and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2 and 1 pitch. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now back.
Digging in to try and again.
Cesar Hernandez.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1 and 1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Ready once again, Malik Smith. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. dribbled to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's
now batting the first baseman,
Hector Neris. Is out from the plate.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ryan Schimpf. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Foul back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, number 5. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup. Fooled him for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schimpf onto the grass, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Gomez.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Willie Athamas. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this has been a frustrating at-bat. He's got
a swing and a miss. That standing in, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Cameron.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gomez sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Schimpf scoops it up. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Neil Wagner trots in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chop foul wide of first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Crone has got it, and the side is retired. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score.
Tommy Hunter.
Adeiny Echeverria will try to get his.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Left fielder, Malik Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Altair is there. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right behind him.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there. Alex Colomé takes the mound here.
Pitching for the Rays.
Stepping in, number 5. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pulled softly out toward right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Daniel Hudson is out from the bullpen. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. Now a long throw to third. Now in the box, Cameron Rupp. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Into the box, Tommy Hunter. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 now from Hudson. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it. The tag, and he is out. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a real